everyone, it's Jack Ray here from Jazz Banjo Academy. I'm here with a lesson on how to play Lil Hardin's Lonesome Blues. We're going to do this song in the key of B flat. Now for those of you who don't know, Lil Hardin was a great composer. She wrote a lot of great tunes like Strutting with Some Barbecue and Just for a Thrill, which Ray Charles of course had a huge hit with. This tune, Lonesome Blues, is just a 12-bar structure, but it has a few different chord changes than what you might usually play in a 12-bar form. So we'll talk about that. Now, we're basing ours off the Hot Five recording that has Johnny Dodds playing the melody. Then Louis Armstrong sings what sounds to me like probably an impromptu 2 vocal choruses. There's also a famous recording by Sidney Bechet, so a lot of people play the turnaround melody based off what Sidney Bechet played. But we're going to talk about how to play sort of a mixture of all of them. So it's kind of a blend of what Johnny Dodds is playing as the melody, maybe a little bit of what Sidney Bechet is playing, and then what Johnny St is doing on the Six-String Banjo underneath that. So we're just trying to blend all those together for a solo performance. Before we talk about how to do all that though, let's talk about how to play the chords. So when we're accompanying, especially if we're in a setting where we've got 3 horns, piano, a drummer, so we've got a full New Orleans style jazz band, we're going to think like George Lewis's or Bunk Johnson's banjo player, who was Lawrence Marrero. So he's a very important banjo player to check out, and he's very influential for a lot of the English style that came later, the Chris Barbers and people like that. A lot of those bands were replicating what they heard George Lewis and Bunk Johnson doing. So Lawrence Marrero is a good starting off point because he plays very simply but very effectively. So we're not going to change our chord voicings a lot. We're going to play really standard chord voicings. We're starting with B flat form 3, E flat, that's form 1, to E flat minor. You can either stay there for a full bar on E flat, or go E flat for 2 beats, E flat minor for 2 beats. And then we're going to go B flat for a bar, B flat 7 for a bar. So let's do that all together, going B flat for a bar, E flat minor, B flat 7, form 3 still. Now we're going to E flat for 4 beats, E flat minor for 4 beats. Now these next two bars are fairly unique to this tune. We're going 1 for 2 beats, F7, which is 5 for 2 beats, B flat, form 1, 2 beats, B flat diminished, which is 1 diminished for 2 beats. So 1, 2, F7, B flat diminished. This turnaround is going F7 for a bar, C minor, C7, F7, B flat. Then we have Johnny St. C's lick in there. So let's play through the chord progression once together, going B flat, 4 to 4 minor, to 1, 1 dominant, 4 4 minor, B flat to F7 to B flat diminished, F7, C minor, C7, F7, B flat, B flat diminished, C minor, B flat, F7. Anyway, you can go practice that along with the Hot Five recordings once you get the hang of it. Now, if you wanted to play this solo like we did yesterday in our Trad Thursday video, we're going to talk about that now. So let's talk about how to play this song as a chord melody now. We're starting on a B flat 6, so G's in the melody on the 4th string. So G, F, B flat. So we've shifted shapes there, so we've got what looks like our G minor if it was form 5, but it's B flat 6, up to B flat form 5. But we're just playing the bottom 3 strings. Then we take our pinky off, we've got open D. Now we're doing this over the 4 chord, so this is the 2nd bar. So that's C, B flat, up to D. Now I'm using parallel motion so the E flat's coming up to an F. So E flat, B flat, D, C with the rhythm. Then we're just going G, F, G, B flat, and that's back on B flat. Now, Johnny St here sort of plays a quick 4 minor in there. The strength of the lines work there, so sometimes you'll hear that band play a 4 minor and sharp 4 diminished at the same time. They sort of serve the same purpose of getting back to the one. One pulls one of the tones down, one pushes one of them up. It's both a chromatic movement. The reason it doesn't sound too tense is that it's played with such conviction and there's strength of movement, so these parts just work independently. They work so strongly by themselves that when put together it still holds up. But if we're just playing solo, we can just play a 4 chord the whole time. If we wanted to add in a 4 minor, it would be quick 4 minor there, so we're just putting a G flat on the bottom string. It kind of gets in the way with the G melody if you're all playing it so close together, right? If it's spread out over different instruments, it doesn't sound as clashy. Clashy? There you go. That's a word. So after that, we're on bar 3, holding just those 2 notes. Then we're going tremoloing that. Form 3, B flat 7, so D's on the top. We could also play a 9. Some people play the 9 as the melody there. I like the 3rd there. So that's the first 4 bars. That leads us up to bar 5. That's all over an E flat chord. So it's similar to the melody we just played, but it's up the octave now. So it's C, B flat, G, C, C. That's all over the 4 chord. Yeah. Now 4 minor starts on the 5th of that, which is B flat. We end up on E flat minor major 7, so that's the D in the top. So if we want to play that chord, we just play E flat minor form 1, take our pinky back a fret, so it's on the 5th fret. Now B flat form 3. So we're playing that in D, C, G, F7, that's our 5 chord with the C in the melody, so form 5. That's just B flat C, A, so it makes a B flat major 7. It's open string, comes down, so that would be like a B flat diminished major 7 chord there. It's all just passing harmonies, right? F7, or we've got the 9 up the top, so F9. G in the melody, on the 4th string, 3rd string. So G, A flat, A, F7, so the F in the melody. Now we're going to C minor 7, play the top 2 strings, E flat, B flat. Now we're going to put in a C7 here, on the G note. That's E flat, B flat, G harmonized by C7, just the note E flat. F13, so open D. C, D, C, F, so F7 with the F again. Lift your finger off D. Now we've got, that's our Johnny St. Like we've got B flat, F, F, B flat, B flat diminished, that F moves down to an E. Move C, C minor, 7 again, so E flat, B flat. So that moving line is F, E, E flat. B flat. So there you have it. There's how to play Lil Hardin's Lonesome Blues, a fantastic tune by a fantastic composer. We hope you enjoyed that. Remember to click subscribe to see all the brand new Trad Thursdays and the brand new lessons from us here at Jazz Banjo Academy.